Hi, I'm LP Master 6. Oh, let's get started on Norfair. Oh, geez, it is 1:34 p.m. now on the same day, August 17th. Oh, the best way to deal with these? Oh, shit, I don't remember their enemy names anymore. Last night, while I was trying to record, I looked up all the enemy names for Norfair, but now I forgot them. I also refreshed my memory on the map. Okay, those things that squirt out little lava pus, those are polyps. And the little zoomer ripoffs, those are novas. I don't remember what the Rio ripoffs are. Oh, it's just an exciting day. These are not Rippers, but Ripper 2. Now, that is what one of them is called. Ripper the Second, maybe? The manual says it's got the Roman numeral. But I'm pretty sure they're just called Rippers in normal circumstances. Oh, jeez. So hopefully this will be a lot more exciting than the previous two parts. There's a speed limit sign in my room that my friends gave me. And like, you know, the pole and everything. It's a speed limit sign. No, I'm pretty sure they got it by illegal means. I'm just kidding. I think one of them works for the city or something. One of their dads or something. I would never have like a hot car or a hot sign, you know. That's what they called them in like the 50s and 60s, maybe the 70s, you know, when a car was stolen. It's a hot car. You don't want to own a hot car because it's not your car. It's on the radar as being hot. Like it's hot because it's stolen, like guilt. Hot like hellfire. You know, God, let me... Okay, instead of mellows, now we have mellows. They are exactly the same. They take one hit no matter what, and they can go through walls and stuff. I wish you could freeze polyps, but they're always they're so perpendicular. Is that the word? I don't think that's it. I don't think that's what I'm looking for whatsoever. No, don't give me that lip. Don't give me that lip. I don't remember that song. I haven't heard that Pearl Jam song in a long time. I downloaded a lot of Pearl Jam recently, but only their first two albums, because their third album, Onward, kind of sucks. But I downloaded some Lost Dogs and some Rearview Mirror. That's their greatest hits album. And the last good song, really, really good song they made was Last Kiss. That cover by... I've got to sneeze. Oh my god, I have got to sneeze. Oh, that is not coming out. The sneeze is not happening. At the current time, I would like to give another shout out to the Chaotic Let's Player. You know, he met my friends Cole and Grant, and that's why we didn't get anything done with Metroid this weekend. But, the seagulls poke in my head. So... Now that I have the ice beam, I will remind myself of something. Do not screw yourself over by... Oh, no, just one. Okay. Don't screw yourself over by getting the next beam. Alright, there are two final beams, the ice beam and the wave beam. You have to have the ice beam to beat the game, apparently. At least it makes it a lot easier. But every other part of the game except for the ending is made a shit ton easier by the wave beam. It is not required at all. And it is here in Norfair. Oh, I didn't mean to spoil what it was. I'm such a disgrace. Jesus Christ. I hate myself now. Alright. Well, you need to have the ice beam to get certain items and collectibles in Brinstar and Norfair. So, I made the mistake last time of not only falling down a pit and ruining everything, and I screamed and I lost my voice. You'll know the room when I point it out and get upset and probably die again. But it's a pit you actually cannot get out of, which is a terrible design choice, where you have to kill yourself or reset the machine. Makes me just a little bit PO'd, but not severely. Now, that room has nothing for us yet, so we will go down here! Oh, a secret passageway! You know, I've been trying to stop saying the word fuck so much lately, because it's just such an edgy word now, and it lost its comedic value, and it lost its meaning practically. And welcome to the secret room. Do bum bum bum. How did I get such... Oh my god. Okay, my least favorite thing about the entire game, these are the high jump boots, they let you jump higher, is that if you're going through a door, enemies can still hit you while you're in the animation. You should be invincible, but you're not. Now, what I would normally do is go this way, but I have to change up my path a little bit because I screwed myself out of an item. You can always get the ice beam back, of course. You can always trade off your beams. When you have the long beam, it stays forever. You can get it again, but nothing happens. See, if you don't have the long beam and you get the ice beam, you'll just have a short ice beam, same with the wave beam. The ice and wave beams cannot interact, but all the other beams can. Are there only 3 beams in the game? Okay. Well, if you keep going down, that's the entrance to Mini-Boss Hideout 2, so we're not going to go down there right now. And there's no pickups down there either, except, you know, in the actual dungeon. But Norfair-wise, there's no pickups. So we've cleared out what's down there, and all we gotta do is go back past the high jump boots room to the left to continue our trek. What the hell is this? Is that where we came from? Oh, wait, okay. No, don't do this to me. Okay, that was where we came from. Now we gotta go in here. Because, well, I have the ice beam and the high jump boots, because you gotta have the high jump and the ice beam for a lot of collectibles. I also have a a choose not to use tobacco free sign, and I like that sign, but Galen put his cigarette out on it. That's really tempting to grind on these guys. Oh my god. This is my least favorite room in Norfair, almost. Third least favorite, actually. If you want me to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay. I need a chair for my back problems. This has now been upgraded to my second least favorite room in Norfair. Okay. Nothing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Get off the screen. We are young. Take off the leaves. I'm sorry if I'm singing a lot of Pearl Jam. You want me to sing more Alice in Chains or Eminem? Because I can do it. That's what I do always. I think I didn't do that in the Lost Levels. So maybe it's broken. I also haven't talked about my dead grandma in a Let's Play lately. Well, my neighbor just recently died. My parents' neighbor, because I moved out. So I gotta go to her services this weekend. I visited my good old pal Isaac Rain. Real name Justin Carey, the author of the book Broken. You probably haven't heard of it. Not to insult him, it's just a very, what's the word? It's an indie book. There we go, it's an indie book. That missile pack and that missile pack next to it are what made me start this Let's Play over. And my stuttering. And the original part 1, all I did was stutter and forget what I was saying, and it was really bad. It made me look kind of retarded. Oh, we watched the Smash 5 predictions video. Everybody, what are your Super Smash Bros. 5 predictions? I'm gonna guess Inkling, Shovel Knight, Ice Climbers. Now, maybe if you're slightly original, Squirtle, Ivysaur. I saw one person say Zoroark. Now, that kind of upset me because that means they started their list before Smash 4 came out. I saw a lot of Smash 5 lists before Smash 4 came out. Before it even finished announcing its characters. Why would you do that? I remember back in the day, they thought a Smash 3 list was crazy. Oh, I used to frequent those IGN boards. I rarely posted. One time I made a thread talking about my dream roster, and all I did was take other people's lists and mash them together. A lot of them were jokes too. So I had CDI Link on there, and I didn't know what CDI Link really was. Oh, these are gamettes or gamettes. don't know. It only makes me think of, you know, fucking Fred Figglehorn. I remember liking Fred Figglehorn. I was on vacation, and when the Fred the movie came out, I thought it was going to be good, but it wasn't good. Because it was on Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon sponsored it, meaning that, you know, all the alcoholic references were taken out. It's a little upsetting. I did like John Cena being in the movie. Now, that's probably one of the best things John Cena has ever done. Better than his wrestling careers, his acting career as Fred Figglehorn's father. I just realized, Oscar from The Office? I know him from the Fred movie! Jesus! Oh, what a small world this is indeed. He was the pet shop owner! Oh my god! I've gotta speak to Oscar Nunez immediately. Don't use a missile on that. Look, I'm out of missiles because I keep wasting them. I'm not actually out of missiles, but it was an exaggeration. Don't go in that one. I don't want that one. I believe... yeah, you gotta have the high jump to get up to this little area. I believe I want 3 missile tanks. Yes. Ooh! Oh, right back at you, Kirby, right back at you. Is that a cartoon or is that an anime? Did that appear in Japan first? Was Kirby really made from like a little, like, was he an experiment or something? I want to know all about Kirby, but I've only played a few Kirby games. I've watched some Kirby Let's Plays, but only the Runaway Guys Let's Plays of Kirby, and there's not that many. Oh, and Kirby's Epic Yarn. I have watched Sugar Conroy's Kirby's Epic Yarn. Look at this, a plethora of missiles. Oh, what's in here? Nothing. It is a trick. Ooh, did I get you? Did it get you? Now, that door I skipped has an ice beam in it, and we don't need that right now because we have the ice beam. But there are 2 ice beams in the game, or locations to get the ice beam. There are no differences between the 2 items. Oh, these little things, the red ones can be destroyed with a certain move we don't have yet. And they're called squeeps. They're squeeped is the singular. Have I forgotten any other enemies? I really hope not. Oh, I remember this. It's a big secret. Alright, how do you... Oh, that was it. That was easy. There is one more door up here, and it is not as exciting as 3 missile tanks, but it'll do because it is... Ooh, guess how many missile tanks. Okay, I have to spoil it. It's missile tanks, but guess how many? 1. Are you bored yet by Metroid? A Let's Play of Metroid wouldn't be that fun to watch. I mean, maybe if you really want to get into Metroid and you don't want to play it. Something like that. Or you're just that big of a fan of Metroid. It was 2! That's the answer!